Now, hi friends. Now today I'll talk about something which is often talked about, but very few people would actually find out the roadmap to success. Now, what exactly is the roadmap to success? When I was young, my age, a lot of people would say it is the hard work which is the most important thing for success. Some of the people would say it is your inborn intelligence which is the most important, determinant of where you reach in life. And I often used to think as a youngster, what exactly is determining success? If it is hard work, then why do I see so many hardworking people around who are not doing so well? If it is pure intelligence, I've seen in my life, and I'm sure you would agree, we have all seen so many people who are intelligent, very intelligent. They have huge, IQ levels. But when we talk about success in, broader perspectives, you would not call them successful. So what is it that you know you should have to become successful? So today I'll borrow a concept that I have written in my book Fire in the Belly. I have written like 3 steps to success, which I'll talk about today. And to me, these are the 3 most important factors which will determine where you reach in life. So step number 1 is to find your road. Now, what do I mean by finding your road? Now, finding your road means that you have to find something in life that actually makes you go sleepless, that actually makes you want to do more and more work, more and more things. What I've seen is the reason some people fail is, despite being hardworking, despite being intelligent, some of them do not actually know what they want to do. You have to find something which you love doing, which doesn't feel like work at all. And when you find that road, that is the key. You have to stick to that. I have understood in my own life that you have to find something that you love. Like for me, it was love of teaching that drove me to wherever I reached. To some, it could be love of making a difference. A good physician, a successful physician would love his job. A good surgeon I've seen would love his job. So the primary thing, the point where it all begins is you have to find a road. That road which is unique for you, which makes you want to work harder than ever before, which you can keep as your priority. The step number 2 is to take initiative. Now, what do I mean by taking initiative? Now, after you have found your road, I have seen many people, even if they know, okay, this is my path, this is what I want to do, they will keep thinking. They will keep thinking, not doing anything about it. Now, the idea is, now this is something which I have actually written in my book as well, and I often call it the time between thoughts and action would determine your final success. So what do I mean by time between thoughts to action? Means that you keep thinking, but you don't do anything about it. Then somebody else would. That idea would not remain yours. Somebody else would do better than you are doing. So what I have learned is that people who are successful, they take initiative. Once they find their road, they take the first step forward. They don't keep waiting for others to take the call. You have to reduce the thought to action time. If it is your road, if it is important enough for you, why don't you take the call? Why don't you run? You have to take initiative, and that is my step number 2. I have seen successful people always put their foot forward. They say, I am going to be the one who is going to take the initiative. And the step number 3 is even more important. That is the final step, is persistence. So once you find your road and you have taken the initiative, do not think that it is going to be all rosy. You understand? It is, the road to success would be ups and downs. And I have seen some people, even if they are intelligent, hardworking, initiative takers, who know their road, but first time they get the first obstacle, they said, oh, I cannot do this, I've lost it. But you have to understand, the pathway is not going to be like this. It is going to be ups, downs, ups, downs, ups, downs. And people who know how to manage the downs. And the idea about managing the down is you have to persist. That is what I've learned in my life, that the final way is persistence. Okay, maybe you are facing a hard time, a very tough time. It is possible. And with things are not going your way. But please keep telling yourself, this time would pass. Hard times also pass, good times also pass. So people who persist in their path, on their road, finally they reach where they're trying to reach. So my summary, the final three things that I want you to know, 3 steps to success. And if you notice, I have not mentioned hard work, talent anywhere. 3 reasons where which will determine your success are finding your road, taking the initiative, and persistence. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this episode. Thank you.